Good morning. I hope everybody's doing great and looking forward to, in less than 2 weeks, we'll be together in Rome. So, looking forward to that. We have a great day planned, a great session planned this morning where we'll get to hear what all we have to look forward to when we go to Rome. Let's also start out with some announcements. Renee, do you have any announcements from GDA?
Mostly everything I had down was conference related, so I can circle back after the presentation. But I do want to remind everybody that Fall Regional Meetup registration is open, so you can visit the Georgia Downtown Association website if you have not. I just looked at the list and we have a good list started of people registering, so that link is on the website and looking forward to seeing you in the cities of Hapeville, Blackshear, and Eatonton this fall. That's all.
Okay. All right. Cassie, what you got for us?
I just want to remind everyone of a few trainings that we have coming up. Obviously, we've got our Main Street 101 at the conference. So, if you're a new manager or you've got some board members that need to take Main Street 101, you can register for that on site now. Online registration for that has closed. We've got a webinar coming up on September 9th with Beth Walker from Batavia Main Street, which is up in Illinois. But she's going to be talking with us about retiring events with strategy and purpose. So we've already got a good bit of people signed up for that one, but I can throw the registration link in the chat if you're interested in signing up for that. Shout out to Statesboro and Vidalia for being our host for Mobilize Main Street this fall. It's going to be October 6th through the 8th, and registration for that is open. I'll just put a link to the training calendar page of the website for you to check out all of them and register for what you're looking for. Reminder, I think Ellen would say this, that one in-person training per year is required for, is it Classic Cities? So make sure you are able to come to one of the trainings if you haven't already done so this year. But Mobilize is going to be really awesome. And then we've got Main Street America coming in to Fayetteville in November for our storytelling workshop. We've rescheduled, so that's going to be November 5th. Really looking forward to that, helping with content creation and storytelling for the projects happening in your downtowns. That's a one-day workshop. So yeah, just wanted to plug our trainings.
Thank you. All right. Well, now we're going to have, Cassidy and Valinda and Suzanne are going to tag team a presentation on what we can look forward to doing at conference in Rome. So take it away, guys.
All right, well, I'll start. First of all, everybody, we are so excited. The conference committee of the GDA board has been working really hard along with Renee and Carla and other staff members from GMA and all of the folks in Rome with Suzanne and tourism and the city to put together a wonderful conference for you in 11 days. Sheree or somebody made a comment about 2 weeks. I'm sorry, y'all. It's 11 days that we will all be together in Rome. And I don't know about y'all, but I really, without trying to sound cliche, my cup gets full when I get to come and be around the folks that talk my language and they understand what I go through day by day. I know a lot of you, if you have somebody that you can vent to, you are very fortunate, but a lot of times we are the ones that we vent to, and we don't want to really talk about all the things that go on in our life. But when we come to the downtown conference, that is our time for us to be with our people. And I hope that you have all registered. If you're on this call, I hope that you have registered. I do know that the online registration is closed, but Renee can probably talk to you when we get through, because I'm sure there's going to be some questions at the end we will be able to answer. If you would if you have questions, maybe throw them over in the chat. But I think by the time that myself and Suzanne and Cassidy get finished with this, I think a lot of your questions, may be answered. But let's just go ahead and let's get started. Suzanne and I are going to back and forth with each other, and hopefully we will be able to give you just a brief sprinkling of what you're going to expect when you come to Rome on August the 17th. All right, so let's go ahead. These are the things that we're going to cover for you. So if you have questions about how you check in, the swag that's going to happen, we got some major good swag going on. The app, the silent auction, parking, that's always a thing. You always want to know, where do I park? The Roman chariot, the welcome reception that Rome will be sponsoring, the bar crawl, the When in Rome toga party, we're bringing that back, the classes and the educational sessions and mobile workshops that you will be able to take advantage of. We have had a couple of schedule changes that we're beginning this year, so we're excited to let you know about those. And then once you see everything that we have to offer, you're probably thinking, man, that is a lot. But guess what? It takes a lot to make this happen. And there's still some volunteer opportunities open. And we would love for you to maybe sign up to help us out. Never underestimate the power of an hour. That's what I say. And if you think I don't have time because I'm going to be doing this session and this session, I bet you there's a place we can plug you in. We want everyone to be a part of this. So let's go ahead and let's just jump right on into everything. All right. Like I mentioned, the online registration is closed, but it will be an on-site registration only. If you do have questions about that, feel free to, and I say this, I hope Renee doesn't mind, email Renee if you do have questions. If you're bringing multiple people, that kind of thing, just make sure you get all of the information that you need for you to register on in person that day when you come on the 17th. We have got a mobile app for you. Cassidy was awesome as putting this slide together for us to just give you an idea of the things that are going to be offered on that app. Please make sure that you take advantage of that so that you can get ideas of what options are out there. If you are still waiting to sign up, you find out what classes that you want to take. There are still some classes that are open, and we'll see that slide in a moment. So if you need some training opportunities, we can fill those gaps for you. There's some mobile workshop sessions that are still available, but your app is going to be your best friend throughout this conference. So please make sure that you go ahead and get that on your phone, and you just start making sure that you stay in touch with that. Should we have any changes in classes, anything like that, you're going to be able to get that information from your app.
Parking. We are going to be having the Roman Chariot, which is our golf cart that is downtown. There's a few of them. There's 3 of them actually that will be coming around, and their hours are posted on here, but we will also have little cards that'll be in your swag bags that'll have the times and the phone number of the Roman Chariot for if you need it at any point. And when you see it roaming around, it does have the number on the golf cart as well. So that'll be easily accessible to you, and it'll be on the app. We are offering free parking on the 3rd and 4th level of the parking deck, which is located right next to the forum. Most of everything is hubbed at the forum or within a couple of blocks of the forum, so it is very walkable. But if you do need your car, like we said, is the 3rd and the 4th deck will be free for the whole time at conference. If you are staying at the Hampton Inn, you might want to take the Chariot or take your car. But if you are staying at the Marriott or the Hawthorne, then you will be located pretty much right next door to where all of the conference is going to be. And Broad Street is 3 hours per day, and it's not consecutive, so just be mindful of that. But if something happens, you get a parking ticket, our office takes care of parking, so you can just come to me and we can talk about that, and I can take care of that.
Okay, our silent auction. I hope that a lot of you that are attending have already started working on gathering items from your downtown that you can put in your auction basket. If you're a first timer and you have never attended a conference, let me tell you how this works. So there will be, this is probably one, I do love everything, but I am the silent auction queen. The ones that know, they know. I love me a good silent auction, and we have some amazing things that come in from our downtowns. And this is what I'm finding out, because our trainings are spread out so well across the state. If you want to bid on an auction basket and it's in a town that you feel like, I'll never go there, but guess what? I bet you money that there's going to be a training that's going to be coming up in that downtown. And a lot of these gift cards are good for a year. So you've got a whole year to go out and explore the state of Georgia and check out all of our downtowns that are represented at our conference. So anything from things that come from your farmer's market, restaurant gift cards, shopping gift cards, an experience. I would love to go someplace and try out a new facial or get a massage. Think about all those fun things that you can put in that basket. Maybe it's just one item, and maybe it's just a piece of artwork that's from a local artist that's in your community. It's okay. It doesn't have to be a basket full. Just think outside the box, make yourself memorable. But let me tell you what the best part of this is. All of the proceeds from our silent auction, they go to our EDGE scholarship. And I can't see everybody, but let's just do it anyway. If you've ever been a recipient of an EDGE scholarship, either to attend a GDA conference or a national conference or any training that we have offered, please raise your hand for everyone to see. Let me tell you, this is how you're able to get that scholarship, is from the money from these auction baskets. So please make sure that you bring something. I know that Renee has sent out an email and it has got a registration form on there, because we would like to know how many to plan for. Are we going to have 30? Are we going to have 40 or 60? I mean, we need to know, and it would be nice to go ahead and get those forms prepared ahead of time. If by some chance you just can't and you walk up with your basket, we're going to take it anyway and bring it up on Monday when you come in for your check-in, and we're going to take it from you and we'll get it all set up. And then auction times of when it's going to begin and when the ending time is all going to be on your app. So you're going to be able to look that up and get all of that information. But the best thing you can do right now is go ahead and start collecting items from your downtown so that you can let people know how awesome you are. So good deal. Oh, and it's already there. There's the dates at the bottom. She's already done that. The 18th and the 19th. So Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be the times that you can, we're going to bid. And Renee, is that QR code for the registration form?
I did
Yes,
not check it.
it
Yes.
is. It is.
Okay. I just answered what I said, what she was going to send you. So there you go. If you can grab that, and then that way, but then Cassidy's also recording this, so if you need to go back and watch it, you can pull that QR code. But please make sure that you participate in the silent auction. It does go a long way. Okay. These are our, Suzanne, do you want to take this? Or do you want me to take this?
You can take it.
Okay.
All
right.
I'll
These
chime
are
in
the,
if I need to.
Gotcha. All right, these are our Monday classes. This is any time that you need to take care of any training. What is so awesome about the GDA conference is we are able to offer this for you. So if you see this, we've got CDP classes. A lot of you are in that program right now. If you need to take Main Street 101, if you're a new manager, you know what you're supposed to be doing, and you need to be taking Main Street 101. DDA, basic training and advanced training. All of this is going to be also historic preservation. I didn't mean to miss that one. This is just on Monday, y'all. So don't just come in here and think you're going to get started at the welcome reception on Monday night. Come on in on Monday and get some training out of the way. If you want to start the CDP program, this is perfect timing. This is a great way to get started. Go ahead and use this opportunity. But you've got all of the spaces of where these classes are going to take place. But this is also, if I'm not mistaken, you're going to have to go to several places to sign up for this. And I need Cherie or somebody to correct me on this. The DCA website for training, it's going to show up for the historic preservation, the 101 and the DDA. Is that correct, Cherie?
They need to come to me, Valinda, if they need to register for those classes.
Okay, my bad. Jumping around too much. If you want to register for any of those classes, reach out to Miss Renee. Sorry about that.
The welcome reception is going to be at the Vogue, which is located right next to the Forum. It'll be from 5:30 to 7. We have a musician that'll be playing starting about 5:15. So if you get there a little early, you can come listen to him. We'll have heavy hors d'oeuvres and appetizers, and we will have 2 free drink tickets for alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages. And then after that, it'll be a cash bar. And then we're encouraging everybody to go after the welcome reception and eat downtown. We have a lot of restaurants available for people to eat at on Mondays, because I know Mondays is always a concern. But we're, like I said, encouraging everybody to come eat at after 7 and then come to the drone show, which is going to be on Town Green right next to the Forum at approximately 9:15 when the sun goes down. We will have a DJ out there starting at 7, and we will also have a cash bar with alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks available. So you can come out there, you can bring your swag. Oh, sorry, I actually told.
It's okay. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Okay, we'll circle back to that in a minute. I'll let Belinda do that. And you can come and just hang out on Town Green, listen to the music, and then the drone show, which is going to last approximately 14 minutes. It is going to be 250th America themed, and we're really excited about it. Anything else with the drone show, Belinda? Belinda's done a drone show before, so I know I have not. So anything else that you'd like to add on that?
It's just a really cool thing. We had it at our tree lighting last year, and we're bringing it back this year. I know that's becoming a big thing with a lot of communities, so a lot of you may have had one already. But we'll have 200 drones. It is going to be, and it'll have music in the background. If you haven't had an opportunity to see one of these in person, you're going to love it. And I guarantee you, you will want to talk to Open Sky, who is going to be present at our conference. You will want to talk to Brittany and their team about the possibility of bringing a drone show to your community. They are an awesome group to work with. I had a very easy experience with them from the beginning to end. So much, like I said, that I booked them again for our tree lighting this year. This is going to be a real treat for everybody, and we're excited to present this for you. Okay, so part of what's going on this year is everybody, if you've noticed when you did your registration, you picked out your t-shirt size. And so everyone will receive a t-shirt when they check in, and we would love for you to wear that on T-shirt Tuesday. I'm sure that we're going to be able to gather a group photo. I bet we can make that happen. But you are going to wear that on Tuesday, and I'm not sure, before that next screen slides across, Cassidy, along with your swag item that you're getting this year from GDA will be just a really cute camp chair, like a tailgate chair. And because we thought you're going to be sitting out watching a drone show, and you're going to be out probably enjoying some time at the When in Rome toga party, you're going to want to bring a chair, and we don't want you to have to do that. So we're giving you a chair. And I'm not going to tell you, but I want you to really pay attention to the imprint that we had on that chair, because we feel like everyone deserves what is on that chair. And that's all I'm going to say. We're excited to be able to give that to you. But yeah, so Cassidy's going to flow across, I think, what our shirts are going to look like, because everybody wants to know, what kind of pants do I bring, or what kind of skirt do I bring? This is actually teal, in case you can't really tell. So that is a teal with our GDA logo on the front, and on the back it will have "I Heart My Georgia Downtown." When you check in, you're going to be given a little red heart. And I actually think she's going to float that across the screen too. I'm going to try to do this to my camera. If you see that little red heart, that is actually something that you're going to be able to iron on your shirt when you go into your room. And we would love for you to place that where your city is located on the state of Georgia, so that we can walk around and just see where everybody is. And maybe you don't realize, but you might see a heart that is placed very close to where your town is, and you don't know who that director is. Let's get that conversation going, and let's start feeling, sharing, hey, I'm from here and you're from there. Why can't we work together on some things? So put your heart on your shirt if you would like, and that's going to be our T-shirt Tuesday t-shirt. So there.
Super cute idea, Belinda.
Well, the preschool teacher in me came out on this little crafty idea. And so I just thought that would be really cute. So yeah, feel free, if you feel like you don't want to put that on your shirt, that is totally you, but I'd love to see some hearts there. Our opening session, we're very excited about this. If any of you have ever had an opportunity to attend National Main Street, you hopefully have had an opportunity to meet Erin Barnes. She is very much a people person. She is not a standoffish. that you can't approach her and you can't talk to her. I met her in the elevator at one of the conferences, and I didn't even realize, to be honest with you, who she was at the moment. Hair wasn't necessarily done, makeup wasn't done, t-shirt, she was going to go work out. We had the best little elevator conversation. And then once I got off, I thought, oh my God, that was Erin. And so a lot of times we tend to put presidents and CEOs of big organizations up on a pedestal that's not reachable for us. And I'm proud to say that our president and CEO of Main Street America is very approachable. And when we reached out to her, actually during the national conference, when we were in Tulsa, and they responded back, we would love for her to be there. And she said, I would love to be there. So we're so excited to bring Erin Barnes to be our opening session. If, again, you've never had a moment to hear her, you will enjoy what she has to say. And then I'm sure she's going to hang out a bit. We hope she does. And you get a moment to speak with her. And maybe she gets to sit in on a few of our sessions. I'm not sure of her schedule, but I would love for her to see what Georgia Main Street is all about. So again, very excited for her to be joining us. Okay, so when I say we changed things up a bit, this is one of the things that we kind of changed a tiny little bit. You are, and I'm probably going to speak about something that's going to show up on a slide in a minute. Y'all just apologize for it now. In the past, if you have attended a conference, our annual lunch has been on Tuesday. And that is when the GDA board, we actually have a board meeting. We conduct a board meeting, and you as members of GDA, you vote. And so we have that on Tuesday at lunch. And then we've had a cocktail hour on Wednesday night prior to the award ceremony. And we also would have another opportunity to mingle with the sponsors at something else. Well, what we've done this year, again, it's probably coming up on another slide. What we've done is we have combined it all. So you're going to get the best of the Tuesday night. So what's going to happen is there will be no scheduled lunch. That's lunch on your own on Tuesday. So you will come to the forum on Tuesday evening, and you will begin the cocktail hour / sponsor mingle. So that'll be another opportunity for you to walk around and meet the folks that truly make this conference a possibility. Following that cocktail hour, we will move into our dinner / annual meeting. So we will have that. And then immediately following that same spot, we have taken the awards night from Wednesday night and we're putting it on Tuesday night. And so you are going to have everything. It's almost very similar to a chamber annual meeting if you've ever attended one. So that's what we'll have is cocktail sponsors. We'll go into our annual meeting and then straight into our awards. And then once that's over, then we got something else fun planned for y'all. So just make sure you know Tuesday night is when it's all happening. All right, so as we mentioned, there will be a time. Yeah, there was that slide, y'all. Sorry. We've always had little passports where when you go around and you visit the exhibitors, then you get your stamp. So this is our passport for the cocktail hour when you mingle with the sponsors. Get that all checked off. There's always drawings if you are able to go by and visit everybody. We want you to do that. And so there'll be drawing. I'm sure there's going to be special prizes. A lot of times the sponsors will throw something in, but you want to make sure that you come that evening and you participate in this. Again, you want to thank them for being a part of this conference because what they offer us, it enables us to do what we do for you.
Belinda, if I could just chime in for 1 second, that
Yes,
passport will be in your swag bags when you check in. So you can start as early as Monday afternoon or Tuesday, because exhibitors will be setting up on Monday. So you don't have to wait until the cocktail hour. You can start that way because we have a lot and you want to make sure you get them all. And Belinda, tell them what they get if they complete their passport.
Oh, do they get a next year conference registration?
That is correct.
And then the beauty of this too, and Renee, correct me if I am wrong about this, the use of the forum is helping us tremendously. A lot of our classes are going to be held there, which is going to make it very easy for you as far as getting from one place to the other. All of our sponsors are going to be located in the forum area also. And which will make it very easy for you to be able to check in and see them all the time. While you're attending the class, you got 10 or 15 minutes, pop in there and see an exhibitor and that kind of thing. So we want to give them as much opportunity to have that conversation with you. And so that's why I think this is going to be a really win-win for us. But yeah, Andi, again, next year's 2027 GDA conference registration will be your gift. Yes.
Can I ask a question real quick? That's a drawing that you guys do, right? Not
is correct.
every
Correct.
single
Correct.
person that fills the passport gets you get entered for a chance to win a drawing to next year's
Exactly.
conference.
Yes, and we will have a place, and everybody will know where you will drop those off. Again, very similar. I hate to keep referring back to it, to national conference. Everybody runs around, they see those exhibitors, and then they put it in a big turnstile, and then they start pulling out winnings. And so this is going to be what we do. We'll pull out a person to win next year's registration. I've already talked about this. I apologize. Yeah.
On Tuesday after the awards, we'll go straight into a bar crawl, and we made it a bingo themed this year. You can see it on your right side. We have 3 different variations of it, and each bar will mark off if you when you attend their establishment. And then on Wednesday, when you come to classes, we will have a similar thing where you can put it in, and then we'll have a drawing for a $200 downtown gift card and a merch basket from Downtown Rome.
And you don't have to fill, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Suzanne. You don't have to do the whole card, right? Because then we
No,
would be
it's just
scooping
one
y'all up.
line.
Yeah, we'd be scooping y'all up off the sidewalk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we don't want everybody laid out on Broad Street, so.
No, we don't. It's a one line. It's a one line thing. It's up, across, diagonal, all
Or
that good stuff, right?
diagonal, yes.
Yes.
And
cool.
then you'll just write it on the front of it. We'll have the spot. You can just write your name and then put it in the pot. And then if you win, like I said, a $200 gift card and a gift basket.
Awesome. We want to make sure that you know there will be a legislative session on Wednesday morning. So when we have our breakfast from 8:30 to 10, before we then go out and do our rest of our sessions that day, that will be our opening session for that morning. So please make sure, I know you would have been bar crawl bingo in the night before, but you need to get on up and you need to come on in to the forum. And at 8:30, we're going to have our legislative session. And the reason why we really want you to be there are so many things that I'm still learning. So I will be honest with you, I don't know everything. So if there's anyone on this call that is part of that legislative group with GDA and wants to chime in, but I have been learning a lot as far as how important it is that we need to have a voice and let our representatives know how important downtowns are. And a lot of times they have a voice there when they're at the Capitol to make decisions that really have a direct reflection and influence on what happens in our downtowns. And we want to make sure that we are seen and we're heard. And like I said, I don't know if anybody's on this call that wants to chime in and explain again how important this session is. But if anybody does,
Hey, Belinda.
Perfect.
Lucretia is on the call. She's going to
Awesome.
be a panelist representing the downtown practitioner. So she may have some insight that she would like to share. We'll also have a lobbyist who will give his perspective. And then we will also have State Representative Katie Dempsey, who will be sharing her perspective as an elected official. So it will be very, very informative.
Nice. So is Lucretia on the call here?
I am here, and of course, I certainly agree and support your sentiments that you shared. To me, this is a very, very important session and segment for as a downtown practitioner. What it did for me last year is that it allowed us to see how downtowns are impacted from different perspectives. And as you mentioned, there are going to be a lot of opportunities for us to hear from other organizations, other perspectives, but it also has a platform to provide resources and information for small communities, mid-sized communities, as well as bigger sized communities. So I'm very excited about what resources are going to be unrolled during this segment. And it also gives us an opportunity to provide, from the practitioner standpoint, commentary so that we can get responses as well. Looking
Great.
forward to it.
Thank you very much. Okay, so the mobile tours for Wednesday, we did want to make sure that you know about this. You see the ones that are available. We've got the Nova River District Lofts. We've got the Myrtle Hill Cemetery Tour. 2 are almost full, so please don't wait. The Blue Way Greenway Tour and the Cave Springs Trolley Tour. I'm going on that one. I'm so excited. I've heard a lot about Cave Springs, so I'm excited to be able to attend that with a lot of you all. So please, if you have not signed up for any mobile tours for Wednesday afternoon and would like to still do that, you can go back in. Renee, correct me if I'm wrong. Can they go back in on their registration and update?
They might not be able to access this, so if they cannot, they can just email it to me and I can add it to their registration if there's availability.
Gotcha.
Well,
okay.
For some reason, I just realized we left off the clock tour, the clock tower tour, and it has availability too. And if I'm not mistaken, on the Blue Way, Greenway, and the Cave Spring, there's really only like 2 or 3 spots left of each, right?
That's correct.
So if you want to hop on those, make sure to do that today.
We'll get time to shop at Cave Springs, right? I think.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
We are having on Wednesday night from 8 to 10 a When in Rome toga party. Belinda did not wear her toga today, but she was supposed to. But we're hoping that everybody will come in a toga. If not, it's up to you. It's just going to be a good time for everybody to kind of mingle and hang out, and just going to be low key. We're going to have an Animal House type band called the Velvet City Band, and like I said, they will be starting at 8 and ending at 10. We will have a cash bar of alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. We're hoping that everybody will just go downtown and eat before, and then, like I said, just mix and mingle and hang out and have a good time.
I'm going to have my toga party. I mean, my toga, don't worry. It came in, it wasn't me, but I'm getting another one. Okay, Thursday classes, we talked about Monday, so now let's go to Thursday. If you are in the middle of CDP and you need these 2 classes, strategic and master planning or business development and support, they are almost full, but please take advantage. You're already there. You are already there finishing up. Why make an extra trip someplace? Take advantage of these 2 opportunities. And again, I'm going to assume you need to reach out to Renee if you want to sign up for these. Yes, ma'am, she's shaking her head. So please take advantage and get at least one of these. Of course, you can only do one. Get this one of these knocked off of your list of what you need to. And then volunteer sign up. It's like I told you, you're going to see, yes, her inbox is going to be full today.
Yes.
You saw all the fun stuff that we've got coming up. That's why I wanted to let this be the last one. The things that we provide to you do not come without help. And you all know this because this is our world. You cannot do it all yourself, and you need help. And again, I made a comment, don't underestimate the power of an hour. If you only have a little bit of time between each session or whatever, and you want to help, we would love to have you. That is the QR code to scan to get you to the Sign Up Genius, and it'll have all the information about what you need to do, what we need, what's left, and some things are already full, some not. But please make sure that if you want to help, we would love to see your smiling face with us.
I'm going to do a little plug here of something that we're doing at our Office of Downtown Development and Georgia Main Street booth, and a little bit of rip off and duplicate from the national conference. But we have added a Dr. Downtown component to our exhibitor booth, where we've got some downtown doctors per se. Specialties included tourism, historic preservation, funding, and just general downtown development. These folks have volunteered to be at our booth for various time slots to help you guys with specific challenges that you're facing in your community. We do have sign up for some appointment times with some of the specialists that are going to be there. And we also have some time built in for some walk-ups, some walk-in appointments, so to say. But to take advantage of this, I should have thrown the QR code on here, and I'm sorry, I'll put it in the chat in just a minute. But to take advantage of this, just look for our booth. You'll see them next to our booth in their lab coats, ready to go, and give you some prescriptions to help you with the challenges you're facing in your downtown. So we're really excited about this. We've got some folks that are some accelerated Main Street managers and downtown managers, people from Explore Georgia, Historic Preservation Division, DCA, and a few other specialties who are really excited to connect with y'all throughout the conference. And lastly, don't forget to support the local businesses here in Rome when you're there. Thank you, GDA, for putting together such a great conference. We're excited to be a partner with y'all in this and look forward to it every year. And just want to remind people, you already know, support local, but this QR code here will take you to the business directory for downtown Rome. So just remember while you're there, try as many experiences as you can that are unique to Rome. And we hope that everyone has a good time.
And last, I think we have, well, this is kind of a map, but this map will be located in your swag bag, and it'll have a legend of downtown and all the important things downtown. And then on the flip side of it, it will have Floyd County for if you do want to explore outside of downtown and go to like Cave Spring or somewhere like that. There will also be a map of all the things in Cave Spring and in Floyd County along with downtown.
Right, like I said, we're going to see y'all in 11 days. Do we have, Cassidy and Sheree, do we have time? If anybody has any questions that we can take those? I haven't even looked at,
I think we're doing great on time.
Okay, I haven't even looked at the chat to even know what's out there. So if we wanted to bring up maybe people's faces and we can see who we're talking to, if they have any questions, we can do that.
I don't see any questions in the chat, but feel free to.
I just had a couple of last wrap-up things. Belinda, Suzanne, and Cassidy, y'all did an amazing job. So thank you so much for that. I just want to remind everybody to wear comfy shoes. And I always like to just advise people of weather, but prayers are going up for a beautiful weather in Rome. But in case there's not, leave your umbrellas at home because we will be selling GDA umbrellas at the swag station. And we need you to take them home. And then also later this week, a know before you go with some of this same information will be included. So watch your emails for that. And then don't forget to dress up again for the amazing toga party. I don't think I was at the last one, so I'm excited to see what y'all are going to wear because Renee's not dressing up.
One
Ellen
thing I want to
apparently
remind
won the last one.
Ellen did.
What's that?
Ellen won the last one.
Oh, Emily, no, Ellen Hill.
Ellen
right?
did.
Yes, I heard that.
Ellen needs to post pictures.
So I'll tell you how this all came about. So our GMA staff were in Rome for a GCF board meeting, all the acronyms, and we were walking around and there were two people from DCA, Danny's from Carl Vinson Institute, but they were at that Rome conference years ago, and we were talking about the conference this year and everything, and they were saying, you need to bring back the toga party. You need to bring back the toga party. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're so late in the game, but let me ask. And once Belinda got wind of it, that was all it took. So y'all thank Belinda, and we're having a toga party. So,
this is going to be fun. But Renee touched on something about the swag. Tourism has been such a wonderful partner with us. So they have provided our swag bags for us this year. So if you are, we're going to have all kind of goodies in those bags, but then we also have swag that is from previous years. And so we want you to come, especially if you are a brand new manager and you want to get all things GDA. We're going to be bringing back and bringing out all of the past swag that we have. And that is marked down very
discount.
affordable. So we're hoping that you will clear us out of as much as that as you can, because if not, then we got to pack it back up again. But again, you are going to receive, when you check in, your t-shirt that everyone will get, and you will also get a chair so that you can have that for the drum show night and for the toga party, so you don't have to worry about bringing anything from home. But we will have swag there for you to purchase. So yeah.
Any other questions?
We did
Well,
good.
I think that GDA has knocked it out of the park. Belinda and Suzanne and Nicole and Renee, y'all have just done such a great job. I'm really looking forward to being in Rome. So thank you for this overview. Well, we are running great on time, so I understand if folks need to drop off, but we'll stay on in case folks have any additional questions for the GDA folks about conference, or if y'all have questions for Office of Downtown Development staff. We'll stay on for a while. Thank y'all. Have a good week, and looking forward to seeing y'all in Rome in 11 days.
11 days.
Bye, y'all.
Let's see who wants to talk.
Hey, Sherry, while I got you here, or Cassidy, I can't come on November 5th, but I think I'm gonna send